Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Today I'm here with a new product for the BRZ and something that you guys have actually asked for a lot. And you guys asked for a lot of like techie and electronical stuff. So today I'm here with the Vantrue N2 Pro dash cam. Now a lot of you guys know I already have a dash cam, so you're probably like, Robbie, what are you doing with the dash cam? You already have one, yours works perfectly fine, which it did. It did work perfectly fine, and it still does work perfectly fine. But I wanted an upgrade, and there's a very good reason that I picked this dash cam. Now this is not like a sponsored video. I picked this dash cam. This dash cam did not pick me. And let me show you guys why. So for those of you guys that are watching and do not have a dash cam, I always recommend you get a dash cam. Not only does it capture just like cool things that happen on the road, like you may see something funny, it doesn't always have to be for bad stuff, right? You can capture something really funny that happened on the way to work, you can capture animals crossing the road, you can capture accidents, and more than anything else, it's proof if you're ever in an accident on what really happened. And the reason I have one is more for self-security, because I know the world is full of amazing people like you guys, but it's also full of some real dickheads, and those people are the kind of people that will just straight up lie and not tell the truth just to get away with something they did during an accident or something. And this is like the #1 way to combat those people. And dash cams are good for enthusiasts and non-enthusiasts alike. Like I recommend everybody has a dash cam, whether you're into cars or not, but for those of us that are into cars, it's even an extra step, because dash cams has features where if you walk in front of the car, it'll motion sensor turn on and record whatever happens. So that's very key to people like you and me who want our car to be always safe and secure. So if you leave it in a parking lot and you're really worried about it, at least you know if anything were to ever happen to it, you have that recorded dash cam footage of whoever was walking up to your car or whatever the case. Most dash cams also come with features like a G sensor, so when you get in an accident, it will sense that. I mean, I have to turn the G sensor down because I notice when I do like an autocross day or when I'm just racing around really appropriately on the streets, I find that it'll automatically record and save it to like a crashed folder, like you were in an accident because the G sensor went off folder, and that's not always the case. So I had to turn the sensitivity down. But for those people that aren't car guys, you wouldn't really have to worry about that, and that's good, because if you ever get into an accident or you ever jam on the brakes really hard or anything like that, it will automatically record and back it up to a folder that cannot be erased for the purpose of it thinks you were in an accident, and it will not delete that file no matter what. I'm not the first guy to invent this. I'm not the first guy to make a video about it. I'm sure you guys know most of the things that dash cams can do. So today I want to get into why I switched. So up until now I've been using this. This is the Osdom dash cam. I'm not sure if it has a product number. Basically like a very entry model dash cam. It did a phenomenal job. It did a really good job. It had all those features I was telling you about. It has a nice big screen on the back so you can see what's going on. And I mean, the mic was pretty good for what it was, and everything was pretty good. The only thing I didn't really like was the video recording quality. I found there was a couple times where I wish I could have got someone's license plate number, for example, and I couldn't, because it wasn't clear enough to see it. And not just that, but the biggest reason I upgraded, the most important one for me really, this Osdom dash cam, this has one camera. Whereas my new Vantrue dash cam, it has two. It has one on the front and one on the back. And this is the main reason I upgraded. So lately, especially where I live in Vancouver, they've been really cracking down on cell phone use and distracted driving, which is very good because there's a lot of idiots out there. And I know a lot of people, actually, it's never happened to me, but I know a lot of people who have stories where they've been pulled over for absolutely no reason. The cop just thought they were on their phone or thought they were distracted driving when they really weren't, but they had no way to prove it. Now, like I said, that's the main one, but there's 3 reasons I really upgraded. The first reason being this reverse camera. Second reason I got this. This records in 1440p. Now that's better than 1080. It's not as good as 4K, but it is better than 1080. And this one over here, it says it's 1080, but the quality when you pull it up on the computer isn't the best. Now, coming from me, I'm a camera guy. I use cameras for a living. This is my job. One of the nicest, clearest lenses I've seen, other than when you get to the 4K ones, but for its price, this thing's completely unbeatable. And now the third one is hard to explain. I'm gonna have to show you. This is the one I'm using right now, and it's actually starting to fault out. And the reason this thing's faulting out is because when it's plugged in, which is at the top here, and it clips up under your windshield, like so, slides and locks, looks great, right? But something you'll notice is that this cord, because it's facing up, it actually hits the windshield. And no matter what car you put this in, I'm sure that's gonna happen. This cord right here kinks, and it kinks hard. And over time, I think it's gotten to the point where it just like, because of the kink, it doesn't work all the time. It doesn't always come on. If you look at the top of the Vantrue one, you can see there's like a little port at the top. And the reason for that is that this thing actually has a mount with a plug in the top of it right here. So the coolest thing ever, I think, about this dash cam is that I can stick this thing up on the window, lock it in place, mount my camera, and then I can run the plug up into here, which not only gets the wire tucked up out of the way and not pressing against the window, but you can actually just run it straight up into the headliner right here, which is what I do. I just tuck mine right up into the headliner and then I run it directly across, down that pillar, and then into the glove box, because there's a 12-volt outlet somewhere in there, and that's what I use to power my dash cam. Okay, so I got these guys set up side by side to try and give you guys the most like accurate footage, and then you guys know I have that big ass wink mirror that goes across here, the 5-panel, and I just completely removed it for like video's sake so that this little guy can show you everything, because I noticed it was capturing a little bit of that mirror, and in your situation most people don't have those mirrors, so it's not accurate to what you guys would see. So I took it down just so you guys get the most accurate thing. I'm gonna go drive around a little bit and then I'll show you kind of the comparison. So I'm gonna show you guys footage right now from the Osdom, I guess. This is what I was used to seeing. This is what I was used to it sounding like. And this is just like normal driving conditions, you know, kind of quality you would get from the camera. And then we're gonna switch over to the Vantrue, and this is what the Vantrue looks like. This is kind of how the Vantrue sounds. You got the dual camera so you can see me now. And something I didn't really mention about the dual camera was when it's dark, it turns into an infrared camera, which is actually really cool, and it shows you in black and white, which is able to show, like when it's nighttime, instead of just having darkness in here, it's able to show you kind of in black and white and give you more depth of what's actually going on inside the car, which is a very cool feature. I think a big difference you'll notice is in the microphones. So this is the Osdom, and then we're switching right away back to the Vantrue. You'll notice right away that that's a big difference. And I think another cool feature about this is you can see behind me right now, so you can see that car behind me. And a big scam that happens is people in parking lots, especially people in parking lots tend to drive into you and claim you backed into them when you were backing out of your spot, and they claim it on insurance. That way it's not their fault, it's yours. So this is really, really handy because it can prove, you know, if I'm sitting at a light and that guy rear ends me, sorry, I'll shift. If I'm sitting at a light and that guy rear ends me, it's very obvious that he hit me. There is no question of me backing into him. Like that just didn't happen. We're gonna stop at the P.O. box here. I think there's some things there for the Civic actually. Okay, so here's a moment I'll never forget. I ordered a turbo timer 5 days ago on Wish, and it arrived today. Since when does Wish ship in 5 days? That is the fastest shipping I think I have ever in my entire life gotten from Wish. That's incredible. And that right there should have been a no-brainer. Like I said, it's better to have something than nothing, but this dash cam definitely sets itself apart from the one I had before. If you guys are interested in this dash cam, there's a link to it in the description, and there's actually a code down there, and you guys can save yourself 20% off this dash cam if you go down. Just a little something I thought I would try and help out and hook you guys up with, because I know lots of you guys are always keen on buying new products and trying new things. Now personally, I'm actually gonna put this old dash cam in the Civic. I'm just gonna buy a new cord for it because it's not bad, but on the car I drive around every day all over the place, I just want the little bit of added security in there, so I went ahead and did the upgrade. Now this isn't my normal style video. My normal style video is more installs and stuff like that, but you guys have been asking for, like, you know, dash cams and head units and more electronic techie stuff. And this was the way that I could figure would make most sense to show you guys a new dash cam. It's not really much to install, and I can't really review it till I've had it for a long time and see how it works, because who knows, maybe the cord on this guy will go too. So let me know what you guys thought of this style video. Comment down below. If you don't feel like commenting, just leave a big fat thumbs up. I appreciate it very much. And that's all I'm really gonna have for you guys today. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out and stay committed.